Hi. So I've been hearing a lot the word overwhelmed. I'm feeling overwhelmed. I'm overwhelmed. I'm feeling like overwhelmed is becoming a bit of the word that's kind of defining what people are going through right now. And I wanted to remind you that anytime you say I am, whatever comes after I am is an affirmation. So I am overwhelmed is an affirmation. And it's an affirmation that leads you into feeling not so great. And that's going to block the energy because essentially our thoughts lead to how we feel. How we feel informs the action steps we take or we don't take, depending on the feeling. So a lot of times when we're hearing think positive and be positive, it's quite hard because if we've spiraled ourselves into feelings that are quite lousy, it's hard to change the thought. So I'm going to offer you an easy way to do that. By changing the words, you're essentially changing the thought. So our words are extensions of our thoughts. So when we consciously change the words, we help our brain navigate its way out of that thought. And by choosing a more powerful thought via our words, we can then navigate ourselves into feeling better, maybe a bit better at first, and then a bit better again, and that eventually leads us to action steps that are more inspired, more empowered, and will lead us to better results. So tell a story. Tell a better story. So for me, the power of words is very, very important. And actually, I have a free course on my website, which you get, where I talk about the power of words. So words are very, very important to me. They're important to me because I'm a writer, I'm a speaker. I love words. So I find words so, so, so powerful. But words are creative. And that's why it's very important that we get quite conscious about what we're saying. And we can catch our words via the thoughts that are running the show inside our head. So when we're in the shower, when we're brushing our teeth, notice the words you're telling yourself. And also notice the words you're sharing with others when you're on the phone or when you're with someone. Just notice what words are pouring out of your mouth because these are extensions to your thoughts. So in my teachings, I kind of teach how to get past limiting beliefs and to change the course of creation so that you're actually creating on purpose rather than unconsciously. And so a lot of times when I'm talking about limiting beliefs and when we've uncovered them through the tools that I share, like meditation and so on, when we uncover them and we want to change them, sometimes it's very hard to go from I can't to I can in one go. And it's a lot for the brain to take because it's the brain is going to be like, not really. We've kind of been hanging out there feeling that for a long time, and that's our habit. And changing habits is a big deal. We know that because we know how hard it is to change habits or to ask someone else to change in one way or another. Or so change is a big deal, and change is something that a lot of us resist as well. But a lot of times we know that this is something that we need to do because it will move us forward. And so catch the words that you're saying. And if you find yourself saying, I'm overwhelmed and I'm feeling overwhelmed, and you find, or whatever variety, whatever word you're choosing at the moment, whether it's I'm anxious or just try to shift it a little bit into a thought. So basically, separate the word from you, separate it from I am. So perhaps something along the lines of, I'm thinking a lot about being overwhelmed. I'm thinking a lot about being overwhelmed. Now that already puts it a little bit further out from you. It's not you, it's a thought that you're thinking a lot. I'm going to choose a better thought. I'm going to choose a thought that's going to make me feel better. I'm going to navigate my way out of this feeling that's causing me to shut down and not take the steps that I need to take. So talk yourself out of it gently. so that the brain doesn't have a sort of, a big argument with you. I'm a believer that yes, have the argument with your brain, but if it's easier for you, just shift the thought a little bit out, as in this is a thought that you're thinking a lot, and become very conscious about what comes after I am. And if you want to learn more strategies about how to clear out, declutter your brain, I have a video about that subject on decluttering the brain and what to do. Because when you get clear on what it is that you need to get done, you're going to find that you can break it up into little mini steps that remove feelings of overwhelm and so on. So I'm going to link the video here so you can check it out and find out more about how to go about decluttering and actually getting things done so that you can move out of that feeling of overwhelm. But by changing the words, you're going to find that you're changing the feeling. And that is going to lead you to different action steps, and action steps that are going to move you forward in the direction that you actually want to go. So I hope this message serves you, and I look forward to seeing you in the next video.